Yo, all right. Let's get back to it, yo. I realize I'm gonna have to move a couple of these things, right? Tell you what, let's get that guy down there. That way when I get into doing some color correction, you can see the scopes and everything. All right, let's see where the heck we left off on this thing. So in part one, I just started cutting up. Oh, Christ. There we go. I don't need that much light. CME is not all that important anyway. All right. So when we last left off, in the last video, I was cutting it up. We have 3 different tracks. They were shot with the GoPro 8, 4K 30, auto exposure, and in this case, hyper smooth and GoPro color. So when I get around to the color correction, it's probably not going to be a whole lot. I'll probably just tweak a couple little things here and there. It's not going to be huge changes. Because at least for this, this set of flights was really just me testing with a new angle as a refresher. Here's the bad boy. So there's the top of them, Nazgul, and then here's the bottom of it. So as it's flying away, I get a reverse view. Right, so we're going this way. Bam. Make a turn, and GoPro will be looking behind it. I just want to test new things, right? One mistake that I made, I shouldn't have made this. I only shot, I think I did 5 batteries yesterday. I only shot with it looking backwards. That was a dumb move. What I really should have done is I should have mixed it. And now I know, right? I tested it. I like some of the ways it works. I like most of the flights, though. Most of the footage is completely unusable. And that mainly has to do with learning how to fly differently when you're not recording forward in what you see. So yeah, you live, you learn, you test something, and then you figure out where it works for the type of shots that you want to do, for the type of video that you want to do. So I know better now. And next time I'll probably do most of my batteries and remember the lines that I like doing forward. And then I'll try and do similar lines or similar tricks with it reversed. It really helps now that I have 2 5-inch quads that fly fairly similar to each other. That way I can have one set up with one camera direction, the other one set up the other one. So I think I'm going to try and incorporate that into future videos. All right, so I'm going to kill that music there and get ready to listen to the same dang music over and over and over again, but welcome to the world of editing, right? So the first thing I'm going to be trying to do is piece together the clips in the right order. I'll see where it makes sense to split them on the beats. I've already shrank down my music size to approximately about 3 minutes, a little bit short than 3 minutes. So, and I got a lot of footage here that I still need to place and make fit. The only thing that I did off camera here was throw in this and cut a couple spots. So we'll see what we got so far. Basically, I'm thinking the first 3 shots are just going to be these longer cruise sections. And actually most of what I have anyway is cruising. But the first half of the video is going to be essentially these 3 shots. And then I got to figure out how I want to split up the next minute and a half. 3 minutes is not a lot of video. 3 minutes is not a lot of video. Even that. So that was all one. That went, what, 34 seconds? I think I might even have to cut this up. Like, cut right there, because that little drop doesn't matter. Going through those trees would have been cool if I would have had more to... that line might be okay to do. And then cut at that flip. God, you know, that's a cool one if I would have done something different on the top end of that, so I could probably cut that. So, let's go to the music. I'm going to mark most of the music here. 3, 4. 3, 4, 4, 2, 3. Boom. Mark it. Bam. There's our start. Bam. Okay. All right. So let's see here. I could do my initial cruise and then bam, cut it. Where's my next cool little shot? All right. I said that that's not important enough, but that one, as soon as I start coming down through that tree, that ends up being kind of cool. Ooh, make the cut on the beat right there. Pull this guy over. All right. There we go. All right, that's cool. That's cool. Would I want to cut it there or not? Actually, that looked like it was going to be damn near perfect. There we go. Look at that. Cut another like 15 seconds off of that. I love that shot with the shadow on it. Just that one little... Alright, so that's a perfect example on where to cut. Don't need that. I think I liked this one for a long shot. Of course, I didn't like that hesitation there. I want to get in when it's already moving. Right, there we go. Cut that out. Ended up getting way too long. I need to listen to this slow section again for a minute. Again, this is not going to be a flippy floppy video. This is not going to be a trick video. God, do I want to slow that down? Hold on. Alright, so I'm going to do something here. So I'm going to make a copy of that just so I can cut it up and go nuts with it. Okay, so I want to retain the audio, put it there. So this one here. Okay, what do I want to do with you? That's probably a good spot for it right there. And when are we going to go back to... Right about there. We'll say we'll go back to reality there. So we want to slow this down. There we go. Where are we at? 30%. Okay, let's... what else do we want to do with this? Change that to optical flow. Man, I'm having a problem with my renderer there. Smooth that out. We're not going to go that slow. Let's see what we can do with this. All right, all right. So it's still going to look just as good under frame sampling, I wonder. Yeah, you definitely see the jerkiness. Yeah, it's a benefit of shooting 4K 60 if you can. Yeah, let's speed that zoom up a little bit at the end there. Well, first of all, that belongs here. Yeah, I almost wanted to speed up before we flip out of it. There we go. See how that looks. So we do that gradual zoom. We're going to make that a little less gradual. And where's our flip? There's our flip. Shorten it down. I think that was on the back end of this video, wasn't it? No, it was not. Where was it? Where the hell did I clip that from? This one, right? Did I clip it from here? No, I did not. Where the hell did I clip that from? It was from there. Or was it? Oh, it's that one. It's because I made a copy. I'm an idiot. All right. So I'll use that one, that last point there as an anchor point. There we go. All right. There we go. Cool. Got it. All right, so we got minute 30 of our video in. Let me find a good beat to swap that on. There it was, right there. All right, you're up. Don't suck. Yeah, you kind of suck. Right there. I could cut it in right there as the shadow comes in. That could be all right. Oh, I like this one. All right. All right, so that needs to be a hard cut into some, excuse me, into something cool. All right, let's see what else we got available to us. Yeah, you're failing. So actually, that's cool. Ooh, yeah, I like that one. This whole one is actually pretty decent. We're getting down to the very end here. Okay. That's going to be too long. But I like it. Maybe I'll just get it starting in these trees from this curve here. Ooh, what if I speed that up a little bit? Like just by like 5%. Might get that flip in there too. Let's try that. Let's see. Just do a 5%. What do we get? Oh, that looks good. I like that one. Bam. Right on the beat. That's exactly what I wanted it. Holy crap, did I call that 5% perfect? You go away. You, what do you got? What do you got for me? Shit. It's like damn near perfect into the next roll. I don't know if that's going to make the cut. Let's see what this guy is. Is this the one I said was going to be the ending? This is the ending. I think we're getting close to having to work with that. So let's do that. Let's get you guys out of the way. Let's pull you in. Figure out how we're going to end this thing. Where do we land? This might be the end here. I might just have to scrap the rest of that. Okay. So if we do that, let's bring this in and line it up. Okay, let's see where that gets us. Yeah, this is our big 2 power loops at the end here. And we just kind of cruise back in to do our landing. I think I might want to clip it a hair earlier just so I can line up the music a little bit better to hit basically on that last beat. I want to go black, so that one, let me mark it. That's where I want the cut to go completely black. All right. So I got stuff on the cutting room floor. Let's take a look and just see if there's anything that I did that's that looks cool. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty much edited, because most of this is cruising anyway, and it's just kind of playing around at test. So I want to see if I can get this out. Okay, so that one's kind of cool, but this is where I kind of do that fishtail wag. I don't think it's cool enough, though. All right, then there's this one. Oh, that would have been cool if I did a tail slide. Go up and then fall backwards. Oh, that was cool when I hit that tree. All right, went backwards, forwards, rolled it right into the tree. Never disarm. Never disarm. All right, so more of the same, more of the same, more of the same. Which is also part of the reason why I wanted the video to be like not very long. Yeah, I was attempting to do this shot where I'm going backwards, and then I was going to use that as my intro because it looks like you're going forwards in the shot. So if you start the video like right, all right, so if I do this, right, and the very first shot you see is you going like this and going forward like that, and then all of a sudden you do a stop, and then wait a minute, what's going on? oh, that's a weird rewind, or oh, he's, flipping the video backwards. Like, nope, nope, nope. I'm flying backwards. All right, here, that's just me landing it. So I'm not going to use those, not going to use those. It's not too bad of a roll. Decent reverse split us. All right, so that's me landing. Let's see if I do anything cool on this one. Ooh, see, that was just too quick. I didn't hold it. I didn't hold it long enough so that you can get a good view. Yeah, I'm not doing anything good there. All right. So now let's see here. We got about 3 minutes. I was shooting for 3 minutes and we, oh, this is damn near perfect. We go to black at 2:55. Excuse me. Need some water. Yeah, so that next question is, do I get rid of the arms up top? Is it too distracting? Actually, there'd be an easy way for me to... I would put the whole thing into another subsequence. And... oh my god. No, there's probably even a better way to do that. Okay. we're gonna try a real quick something. No, that's not what I want. You up here. Oh man, excuse me. I wonder if this will work. If it'll be enough, basically. I bet every once in a while you're gonna get to see the arms pop out a little bit. So that's all I'm looking for right now. I might even shrink it down just a hair. But if I'm gonna put the bars on there, I also have to see if I can get a cinematic look out of the coloring. And I haven't decided yet how I want to do that, if I'm going to do that. I do kind of dig the look of this though. Can I do that at 10% and get away with it? You know, I bet I can't. Oh, you know what? I can if... Yeah. Well, that was horrible. Everything just crashed on me. Oh, God. I hope I didn't lose my work. Let's find out. Let's find out. Together. Oh, hey. All right. All right. I'm happy with this. All right, so this is all going to go into a subsequence. Sorry, nest it. And then this is going to get shifted up. Ever so slightly. We're going to go back to the crop, make sure that's 10%. This is going to get shifted up so that for the majority of the time... Oh, nope, I didn't want that one shifted. I want this one shifted. There we go. Shifted up. Till that stops moving. All right. So if you don't understand what I just did, that little process there, let me go back here. So I put these black bars on here to try to get rid of let me reset this to get rid of those arms, right? See, covered it up. But then what I did is I brought that whole image up a little bit. So I could actually go even a little bit shorter if I wanted. The standard is 12%, but I think I'm actually going to warp it. And bring it up a little bit. About like that. Let's see what that looks like. You know, I'm kind of okay with that. When I kind of shift the perspective like that, just a hair. Ooh, I caught a little bit there. When it shifted just a hair like that, it gives the impression that you're almost closer to the ground. See, now I get why it's a 12% crop. Okay. Not happy about it, but get it. What did I tell you about listening to the same song 1,000 times, and that's video editing for you. So one of the next things is going to be, do I keep any of the drone sounds in? I always battle with that one. I don't think I'm going to, especially since I lost most of it here. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and get rid of those. Goodbye. Yeah, this isn't going to take a whole lot of messing around with the color. It's already... it's pretty damn balanced already pretty well. Like, the shadows are going to have to come up a little bit, though. They're way too dark in there, the blacks and shadows. But, oh, I like that line through those trees. If I'm going to work on any little bit of it, it will probably be this last little line here. All right, so we got it cut. We got it cut together. We solved the issue with seeing our props. Boom, we got our cut away. Go ahead and get this down here. This should never have an audio link to it or an audio track to it. I hate that exists there. So that's the crop, which will go on top there. What do we got next? I think we're pretty much good for color, right? New adjustment layer. And while we do that, actually, I'm going to put on some Spotify, some other music. And make sure that this gets muted as I'm listening and everything. Okay, so first thing we're going to do... First thing I almost always do is I apply... Let's go over to our color. I almost always apply a LUT to it. I have a GoPro contrast LUT that I like to use. Even on GoPro color, so I can always tweak it at later, but I kind of like where it starts me off at. Where did I put you? There's my assets. There's my LUTs. And I know you can't see this, but there we go. Nope, I wanted that one. I don't want vector scope. I'll use vector scope if I'm doing like portrait or something else like that. All right, let's go ahead and bring that down here so my face isn't covering the goods. All right. How do I want to do this? I guess I could apply it towards this whole sequence. Premiere Pro has a pretty good automated thing to it. So it's usually where I'll start. And I'll start picking apart details. I'm definitely going to want this a little bit warmer. Okay, so I got it a little bit warmer, so that's the original, a little bit cool. Warmed up the tones. Whites. Highlights. Let's creep these suckers down a little bit, because most of it is out in the light here. I'm not all that thrilled about that look, actually. I think I went too warm with it. Yeah. Okay. Darks. Let's get those. So this is the bright spot. So if this is the bright spot, I'm probably going to have to bring these up quite a bit. Like I was saying earlier, I need to bring the shadows up for sure. Should have done my curves first, actually. I usually start with the standard S curve, just a hint of one. Then I'll adjust later. If it's like super bright, then I'll just crank those whites way down. Isn't looking too bad though. This is really what I want to see here. What does it look like going through the trees? That doesn't look too bad. It still looks a little bit washed out there. Probably a little bit much. Let's take a look. That's a good test right at the beginning. Ooh, this is a good song for this one too. I'm not recutting this though. So that didn't look too bad. It looks pretty good. Still a little bit bright though. So if I go back and like, I know that it's getting blown out by the sun here, but that ground is still like super freaking bright. What did that thing set saturation at? Yeah, I'll bring down that green a little bit, and I want to... actually, the blues are... Usually, I'll darken up the blues just a hair, because usually it's like a super light blue. Those blues look pretty good, though. I might bring down the saturation a touch on the green. I don't know. Maybe not. Damn, I like this song for the video now. I should have pulled this one. This is Blue Skies, Sights, and Evo. Oh my god, that was so damn dark. So if I'm gonna end up fixing this little bit, how much could I bring it up? Not really at all. That's about the best I can do there. Let's see if I can back this up a little. The hair. I mean, luckily it's not... It's fast. I guess it won't matter. It's not like I'm trying to pull out details from that, like, deep background. I'm overthinking it, which I tend to do about damn near everything. Okay. I'm gonna give it one more check on the back end of this. Not too bad. Save early, save often. I'm actually pretty happy with where that's at, for the most part. So what I'm doing here is I typically will kill the purples, try to get rid of some noise that pops up sometimes. I'm trying to bring up the saturation of the sky a little bit, and I'll adjust this because that's probably a little bit too much, just a hair. But the saturation in the sky is what I'm trying to increase on that blue there. Let me bring it down just a hair. And then, like I said, I try to bring down the saturation just a hair on that green and yellow range for the grass. And sometimes I'll tweak with the hue as well. I usually do that for the blue, but here it's not needed. I don't have a whole lot of the super light blue. What else? You know what? Okay, so when I kept the exposure to be about the same, I'm actually pretty happy with that. It does clear up some of the details in the trees here and the shadows. Off, on, off, on.
This burning sky witnessed the greatest of love. Now it waits patiently to draw from our blood. The time has come to show and prove for being one. With all you thought you knew coming undone. Is that you reaching or you wanting to run? I never thought we could be pistols at dawn.
Instead of 0.4, I'm going to go 0.2. This is a tricky thing about flying right under the bright sun and then going into shaded trees. Alright, so there's really one or two other things I could do. Generally speaking, as far as the color that I don't, and by the way, I don't know what I'm doing with color. This is me taking a wild ass guess. I'm not good at this stuff. I'm still learning. I try and avoid looks, but if I do pick one, it will typically be a very slight edge. More than anything, because I think, man, if I want to do any sort of cinematic look, and I just don't have the skills to try and knock it out myself. Ugh, that's nasty. Yeah, that does look pretty nice, though. It spreads out the contrast a little bit. Oh, Jesus, do I like it? I think I might actually like that. Definitely not full, definitely not full, though. Intensity. Like a 25%. Kind of like the way that looks. Let's see how the start will look. So a couple of the last things that I'm going to think about. I'm going to put my tag below. That's easy. transitions. I don't usually like doing a bunch of transitions. I kind of like the hard cuts. I'm getting tired. It's been a long day for me, and it's coming up on midnight. It's usually the way these things roll out, though. No. So I shoot on super low sharpness. So I'm kind of wondering if that's something I want to throw into it. I've never really played with sharpness. Like, it might be kind of cool for some of the rolls or some of the cruises through the trees here, but I don't think I like it. Maybe a touch, but I just cranked it up to. It's usually what I'll do is I'll go full one way, full the other way, to see what sort of an effect it has. Yeah, like I don't want to blur the damn thing. If I wanted to do a blur, I would do like a masked Gaussian blur. That way I can kind of feather it and control where that blur is, and I can focus that more on the lower half, either a masked, an elliptical mask, or just do a fade from the bottom. This is one of my favorite songs, by the way. This one, I first heard this in a JohnnyFPV video. So if you look up a video on YouTube from JohnnyFPV called The Truth About Crashing, and he flies to this one, it's where I first heard it. And it's one of my favorite rips on YouTube. I'll have to put a link below. It's one of my favorite rips. And this music is like perfect for it. So maybe someday I'll end up doing an edit to this. I'm kind of saving it for when I'm good, though. Okay. Now that I've watched this a ton of times, I'm reasonably happy with it. It's not perfect, but you know, life lesson: never let perfection get in the way of progress. And I feel like this is good enough progress. So, good enough progress, good enough education, good enough diploma, right? Stop me now, brought me back down. If I can, but if I can, I say a little prayer, heaven don't shoot me down. Oh god, here's the other thing. Should I throw up the yeah, I need to put the DFW tag on here. DFW FPV. know what? I'm going to put a different one up. Let's see here. Black text, white background, transparent background. That only, white background bigger, white background, transparent background. All right. Let's see how this guy... Nope. This could be a good one. We can only live today. Ba-ba-da. All right, we're gonna pause that music for a second here. Unmute this sucker. Okay. Sure. Is that a good spot for it, though? What looks good? What looks good? Go away. Don't you, don't you, you trying to do something here. Good enough processing. Okay. I mean, we're getting to the end here. Getting to the end. And most of this was just spent me watching it and rewatching it, watching it. The only thing, I mean, there's a couple things that bother me a little bit that I haven't done great on this yet. I love the way that the sky looks. It is... I didn't tweak it too much for the sky, but when I did bring up the saturation just a hair on those blues, every once in a while we pass the disc golf, and there's like a blue line around it, and that just pops out like crazy. Like you even saw it pass in there. Maybe it's one of those things that only I'm going to notice. I guess see it on the ground underneath the trees there. Right there, right there. Yeah, like those are like, bam, you see them. I wish I would have held that shot between those trees. I think it's going to be my last watch through before I cut it and prep it for upload. That one is where the blue light pops out at me heavy. All right, so here's the end. Here's the last clip. All right, another loop. Power up through it. Flip around. You can't even tell that it's a power loop, though. I guess it's technically not because I didn't come back through it properly, but whatever. I don't like that. This piece. I do not like that. Where the hell do I want to put this, though? You know what? I'm going to be lazy and I'm just going to put it where I put it last time. No, I'm going to put it in the other corner. There. All right, cool. All right, what else we got? Music. Let's typically pull that down about 10 decibels, 10 to 12, because otherwise I end up blowing out people's eardrums. And I'm not seeing any rather line peaking. All right. I hate the way that grass looks all the time. All right. So what else do I need to do? So I got that. Another thing that I add in, I don't even know if people realize it or pay attention to it. Probably they don't. But at the end of all of my videos, I have the logo, and a lot of times I'll do something funky with it. And it's only for sometimes a couple frames even. Like, so this one I'll have spinning. So like right there to there. But we'll only do it for a couple frames, and I always end up doing something nutso with that, and we'll do one other thing here. We'll do scale. We'll set a couple keyframes. That scale will be really low. This scale will be just stupid big. We need another keyframe here. All right. We'll do it this way. All right. See that? So we do that, and on top of that, we do rotation. Next, rotation. Next, rotation. And we'll do 6. So now we get this spinning thing. It just looks stupid, right? And that's all it's meant to do, is be something stupid. It's sort of like an Easter egg at the end of my videos. So there you go. What else? What am I forgetting? Yeah, so this definitely was not a great, what's the best way to color correct or color grade your footage? I don't know. I'm not good at it. I know that there are levers and buttons to pull, right? And I kind of have an idea on what they do, and I start yanking and pulling on stuff until I start seeing an image that I'm okay with. So yeah, if you know what you're doing and you see this, you're like, God, this idiot. I'm with you. I agree. I'm an idiot. I'm with you. Join the JohnnyFPV Discord and help me out. There's a thing in there. Say, dude, I really want to help you out because you suck. Please pop in. For everybody else, if you're in the DFW area and you fly, or even if you don't, but you want to check it out, dfwfpv.club, and that'll get you to our Facebook group and also the Discord that we're chatting about. Yeah. And outside of that, ooh, you know what? I was about to say like, subscribe, and all that other fun crap. Let's throw a subscribe button on this bitch. Where do we need to go? Let me go back to listen to some music here. All right. Where did I put that? It's in assets. Videos. No. Sound, templates, icons, other assets, plugins. Where the hell did I put it? Oh, it was in the subscribe thing, or in that video. I don't like that one. I don't like that one either. That one's all right. I like this one though. We're gonna call that main sub. We're gonna drop that sucker in. We're gonna have to key it. Yeah, we'll do Luma key.